Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have dogs or animals of some sort, and I'm going to talk about how expensive they are. So, I have two dogs, and I got them about a year ago. And in March or April, they got fixed. And then the first day that I let them go play and have fun, I took them out to my grandparents' lake, and it's about 30 acres. And they like to run around and they like to play, and there's two other dogs out there that they like to play with. So they went out there, and I went to work, so my brother was watching them, and I got a call around lunchtime that my dog Bailey had got bitten by a snake, and he said that it was just a water snake and it's not poisonous, so everything's like okay, it's not a big deal. So I didn't call the vet or anything. And so my brother told me that he would make sure that everything was okay and that he would keep an eye on her, so then I would call the vet if there was anything wrong. So then later during the day, my brother called me around like 5 o'clock, and I thought it was a butt dial because all I heard was like mumbling, and it really wasn't anyone talking to me. So I just ended, and I didn't pay any attention to it. So then my grandma called me like an hour later saying, "Hey, I think your dog needs some attention out here." And so then I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" And she was like, "Well, the dog's foot is broke, we're pretty sure, so you need to come out here and get your dog." So I was like, "Oh, okay," and so then I just immediately assumed that it was Bailey, my dog, because she got bitten by a snake earlier in the day. So then I went out there to find that it was actually my dog Dixon who had a broken foot. So it was actually after hours of the vet, so we had to call the vet, and we had to wait for someone to answer because no one was in the office at the time. So then we had taken him to the vet the next day, and he had gotten a cast, and they fixed him all up. And while his foot was broken, he had gotten 4 casts, and we had took him to the vet like plenty of times. So that all cost about $500 in the end. So that's a lot of money. And then you also have to pay for like dog pills, like heartworm pills. You also have to pay for like flea and tick pills, which cost a lot of money. You also have to pay for the food and water, which water doesn't cost that much money, but the food definitely costs a lot of money. So if you think that animals don't cost as much as you think, then you're wrong, because animals are very unexpected, and they do just as much things as humans, and they do cost a lot of money.